think an effective FRG begins with the command, and supported by a great group of girls that are willing to participate and volunteer their time. Drawing in those girls is a task, and it's a daunting task, but we're there to do it. We are there to not rescue them, but empower them to rely on themselves and the resources that are provided to them from each installation.
And to be loyal to all the Army soldiers and their families. That's the bottom line. We have to provide the information to the family members while the soldiers are being deployed and guide them as much as possible. Because without us, there is no guidance. They're not going to get the resource information they need about their loved ones being deployed. They depend on us to help them. And just like we depend on them to help us about them so we can stay connected.
Communication with the brigade, or with the commander, between the commander and the spouses, the soldiers, and you bring it all in as a whole. Participation. To be very, very honest, that's the key. If you can get those butts in the seat, if you can get them to come and to get the information, because we have it, they just need to get there. So participation.
Well, for me, it's about creating connections among families, so that you don't feel so alone when you're away, and just fostering a good sense of a good neighbor and being there for them when they need you. And it's always a hard time when your husband deploys or your spouse, and if it weren't for FRGs, people might feel lonely at times, and this is just a way for people to feel connected.
I think what makes an effective FRG is a joint effort. A commander that cares about his families and works hard to stick up for them. Volunteers, because without volunteers you don't have an FRG. So volunteers that want to put the time in, that really care and are creative and do everything they can for their unit, as well as families that come to the volunteers that say what they want and work to have what they want. Without all of those, you can't have anything, because if you don't build together, everyone's off in different directions. To be effective, you have to be truly a unit above all else.
That we get our information out there to the ones that need it, and that ones that need it, are going to be helped, and that's what we're here for, is to help them. And the times that, the hardship of deployment and, being alone, and just to make it better, a better place for the kids, the wives, the families.
To support the soldiers and the families, to understand the mission of the Army and understand that you need to help the families understand that their soldier has a job to do and to be there for them when their soldier is dead. That's it.